Hello, and welcome back to ARK. Before we start, if you all could please leave a like, subscribe, and honestly, not very many people leave comments, and I suppose I'm a little okay with that, because, or, I guess I'm more okay with that than I'm not okay with that, because unless you have something nice to say, you shouldn't really say anything at all. Positive criticism, though, is welcome. Positive criticism. Constructive criticism, that's what it's called, not positive criticism. I don't know what that is. What is positive criticism? It's like an oxymoron, I think. Either way, welcome back to ARK. I have done so much since last time. Let's start with my main building here. It's bigger. It's much bigger. It's got an entire back section over here that gets a new storage unit. It's got two more floors. I'll show you down here. This is the first floor. Oh my gosh, they're loud. Is there any way to turn down creature volume? I don't know what is ambidite volume? Oh my goodness. I don't know, there. I don't think that helped. Okay, well either way. Oh my goodness, it's like holy heaven. This is my storage place. Now, originally I thought this was a good idea, but then I watched some other YouTuber, I don't know who they were, and they had their storage boxes like this lined up, and I thought that was such a smart way to do it, and I was like, oh, why didn't I do it that way? So, I don't know if this will be changing, but it might one day, I don't know. I seem to like changing things around a lot. My storage unit used to be just a tiny little thing like right here, I think. And now it's all back here. But this is fine for now. I don't have like a buttload of materials I need to put in here just yet. Just slowly filling these things in, but also using them up as I go along. So I don't know if I'll be using all of this. I don't know if I'll need to change it. But either way, I left a bunch of holes in the building for a very specific reason. And I'll show you that reason, actually. If I can go up to the second floor. This is still the same. I don't know what I'll be doing back here. I guess I'll just put crates behind these crates. And over here too, I don't know. If I need the room. I can also build off with crates on this side too, along this wall. But this has to stay open completely, because I can jump down here. I can jump onto the boxes from here. And also jump up here. Now I got this window. Oh, I also got a new, ow. I got a new, crop farm over there. You can see it. All of my, vegetables. I finally learned how to farm in this game. I have my Microraptors and my, Dimorphodons. Oh, right. I renamed every single one of my creatures. Oh my goodness, would you dodos please just... The dodos are so noisy. Everything's so noisy. I put my birds up here. So I got Rock 1, Rock 3, Rock 2. They no longer have names. The only creatures I have named on here now are creatures that are produced from eggs. So when I mate two creatures together and they make an egg, I name that rather than the creature itself, rather than I name the creatures I tamed. when they hatch from an egg, I'll name them. But for now, all creatures I tame will be named with a nickname and a number. I'm hungry. Let me go to the bottom. Grab some food. So this guy used to be called Cheeto, and she used to be called Ruby, but now they're balls because they're balls. Let me eat up some blueberries, or azu berries. I used to have my snails in here. Now they're over there in that tent. Right here I have a couple of these things. Oh, I finally learned. Excuse me. Can I please jump over? There we go. I finally learned what these things are for. The Lythrosaurs, I don't know what they're called. I finally learned what they're for. And when you pet them, I only ever increase their health because I see no other reason. I see nothing else to increase on them. If I increase their health, they can't be killed. Easily. But anyways, their purpose is when you pet them, they increase the experience gain of all the creatures within a vicinity of them. So all these creatures that are around them that have like a little yellow arrow above them, they're all getting an experience buff. So for every experience they gain, it's multiplied by a certain percentage due to being around one of these little guys. It's so useful. I love it. Although I don't know how it's used very well because I don't see much of a difference because it's such a small percentage, and they don't really gain experience very much. So it's a small buff. Small buff. Am I getting it? No. Oh, I might be. I don't know. I got my beetles. They're slowly going up. And I got compies running around in here too. Oh, and the monkeys. Look, this one's wearing a Christmas top hat. That's from the Christmas event. That's the only thing I got from the Christmas. Well, actually, no. I got some things from like a crate from the Christmas event, which are in here. So I got the fake mistletoe, because mistletoe is actually supposed to be white, not red, and coal. And oh yeah, and some of these things. I got some presents. I got a tree. I'll put them up for next Christmas. I'll put those up for next in a year from now. But either way, I kept my pigs here. They're both named Pig now. Pig 1 and 2. Got my Theras. Oh, my Therizinosaurs had a baby. So now it's Fluffy Bird. Because they used to be called Fluffy and Big Bird, so this one's name is Fluffy Bird. Yay! I don't know what to do with Fluffy Bird. She's just sitting here now. I got a new Bronto. That's nice. It's all red. I'm not a fan of all these creatures, a bunch of these creatures being red. The Tech Parasaurs, though, oh my goodness, look how beautiful they are. When they are red, they are pretty. When they're all shiny and gold and red. I think it's just because they're gold, really. That one. And these two. Oh, did that lay an egg? It did. I'll take that. Any of you lay eggs? No. I'm thirsty? Kidding me? Alright. Any of you lay eggs? No. Gosh dang it. I got my baryonyx this year. My berries. You'll notice something interesting. These two have like an iron-looking skull, both of them. That's because they're twins. They came from the same egg, which is hilarious. I did not know that could happen in this game. So I got Kaylin and Caitlin because I thought it'd be cute to give them names that sounded so similar that people would get confused between them and be like, ah! It'd be hilarious. Anyways. Is that red inside your tail? Interesting. Anyways, and this is Goldie. This is the new Goldie. You notice this one, it has gold and bluish, and also the blue head, while these ones are a bit different. They're all siblings, I'll tell you that. That's because they all of them, their father, is this one right here, who used to be named McDonald. But I had to change his name because I had to change all their names. So now he's Tech Para 1, because he's the first Tech Para I got. McDonald. His nickname is McDonald. And he mated with both this one used to be called Silver, and made the twins. And then with this one, and got Goldie over there. So it's pretty. I'm hoping this one does the same thing. Berry 1 with Berry 3 and 2. This is Greenie, or used to be called Greenie, and this is Dragon. But their kids might be named those, and not them. This Tech Parasaur I could not put next to the male Tech Parasaur, so she is stuck over here until I can get another male. Actually, I really don't know if I kind of want to move her over there. In fact, actually, let's do that now, because you already had a child. No, wait, because I still need to buff you up. I wonder if I can move this one over here, but I'll do that later. Here, I'll take that off you. Let's do it now, actually. Now is later, right? That'll work, for now. Either way. Also, this is new. This whole fence area. And it holds a lot of these guys, because I tamed a lot of them, because I figured I'd have like a bunch of them in different locations, so that way they spread out and produce a lot of experience. But then I find out you have to pet them in order for them to do that, and I'm like, oh. Okay, well now they're all in here. And I can just use it when I need to. These guys are named Egg for a particular reason, and that reason is where you see the little egg icon above a bunch of these guys. Whenever they get near, or in these guys, I guess, whenever they get near, or when they're put on wander, and they're let to roam around with other creatures, particularly those that lay eggs, they give them an egg boost. So these guys produce eggs, all these guys and girls, they all produce eggs, or not the guys, but the girls produce eggs a lot more often. Why are you egg buff? You're a dude. You don't lay eggs. Oh well. Maybe it has something to do with the mating for the males, but either way, they lay eggs more often. Speaking of eggs, Lystro egg. That's what you guys are called. Lystrosauruses. Lystrosaurus. Either way. I wonder if there's more eggs in here, because these guys are buffing each other as well with the egg thing, and they may be laying eggs all over the place, and I may not be fighting them. Anyways. Let's go this way. There was another door over here, actually, now I think about it. Right here, there's another door. But I'm slowly getting hungry, so I'm just gonna eat that egg. That's what the eggs are good for. They feed me. I moved the carnivores from over here to mostly over there. So that way, I don't know. I moved them over there because I moved the baryonyx over there. I moved the berries over there because I feel like I'll be using those more often. I really don't know. I just moved them over there, that's all. Anyways, I'll turn the light up so everyone can see, and because it's getting nighttime. I found out that there are specific buttons you can press to change the gammas. One of my friends, Cephalus, Nick, he joined, for Christmas I got him ARK. And he figured out that button thing, so thank you so much, Nick. That really helps out a lot. So I can see at night now, instead of having to look at this the whole time at night. Oh, this. I move the buttons onto my mouse, because my mouse has the extra buttons for it. Thank goodness. And then I changed these ones' names. So this one used to be named Gaming Beaver, now it's just Beaver 2. And this one used to be named Cherry, now it's Beaver 1. This one, however, is Strawberry. I don't know, I like the name. And it's the offspring of these two, which hilariously managed to live, because in order for you to get a tamed baby, in order for a baby to grow up all nice and healthy like this one and Fluffy Bird over there, as soon as the creature, well, if it's a mammal, it ingestates inside the female, and then she poops it out, basically, somewhere around her. And what you have to do is you have to... What was that? Is you have to feed it immediately, or have food on you immediately, and give it food. Whatever food it eats, so that way it doesn't die from starvation immediately, and also so that way it can regain health, because as it's immediately born, it slowly loses health, which makes me think it's nearly impossible for all these other creatures I've tamed to have survived at all in the wild without someone taking care of them, because how in the world do these things just not lay eggs on their own or have children on their own without help? Seriously. They need to be babysat. Anyways, so you have to teach it how to eat by hand feeding it, and then you have to make sure it stops following you, because once you tame it, or once it's imprinted on you, once you tamed it, it starts following you. So you have to whistle for it to stop following you, and then you're Gucci. I put a bunch of berries in here because thanks to the Bronto. Anyways, I'm building. I had to tear down the building that was right here, but then I decided I need to put another building up here. So I'm gonna. I don't know what's gonna be here. I'm just gonna build another building here. Maybe make it as like a small house. I don't know. It's a small project of this entire project world. Anyways, and then this building is basically my poop holder, or not my poop holder, my fertilizer storage shed. This will also be a storage shed for something, but I don't know what. Maybe berries? Yeah, maybe I'll just have like a bunch of preserving bins in here and just put like a bunch of berries in here. Just put a bunch of berries in there. Or maybe meat for the carnivores, and then there's also the herbivores. I don't know. It really doesn't take much effort to get berries. Anyways, here's my snakes. I got snakes. And I got a croc. I don't know if I showed this in the last video. Either way, this is my terror bird. I need to get another one. There's my raptor, Roboraptor, and Froggy. All my pterosaurs. This one can die, I guess. I don't know. If I ever have someone else on here, this is the one they'll be riding, because I really don't care if this one dies, I guess. Because I think I tamed it by accident. I forget. Oh, I need to get a mushchop over here and get some things. Anyways, my kitties, my cats. Hopefully I'll be getting some wolves soon from the snow biome in the distance. Anyways, one of my tapajaras died, the female, so I need a new female tapajara. I'll have to get that, because I have 2 males, and the female died. I'm upsetty spaghetti. Anyways, this is my new farm. My farm used to be over there, next to my ichthyosaurs, my ickies, and my stingray, and my basilosaurus, which is a non-existent prehistoric whale. Seriously, the whole idea whales evolved is ludicrous. and really, really stupid, honestly. Like, seriously, you get an entire skeleton from just finding one single skull bone, and it's not even a complete skull bone, really. That's all they find. That's really a lot of times when people are making theories on how things evolved, all they do is find like one tiny little bone, and they make an entire skeleton out of it, and it's really stupid that they do that, because that's not science. That's not science, that's imagination. So, Basilosaurus, everyone. Anyways, Ichthyosaurus. I got my new farm here. This is my farm. Well, one of my farms. This is my blackberry farm, or my, what's it called? Narcoberry. The Narcoberry farm. And my bees. That's what these guys. That's what my female Tapajara died from trying to get a bee. You see, I was having a lot of trouble trying to tame a bee. And I killed the bee I was trying to tame, somewhere in that direction. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna spawn one in right here on my base, and try and tame it. And if I can't, oh well. I tamed it, but the drones killed my Tapajara, so I was upsetty spaghetti about that. I guess it's a good trade-off. One Tapajara for a bee. Or two. Oh! They have made honey. Nice. In order to actually get into the hive, actually, I have to wear this. Oh. Hang on. I have to wear this. Oh my gosh, I look so stupid. Yeah, they're making honey. Now, I need lots of honey because I need to make a lot of cake. The cake is to feed the snails, because that's the only thing the snails eat. Even though it says that they're herbivores and they eat things like fruits and berries. But they don't eat berries, so I have to feed them stinking cake. Otherwise they're gonna starve to death. And I can't have that, because I want snails. Yeah. And I also needed to cheat in the bees because, or spawn in the bees, because my snails were about to starve to death. They're really close. Their hunger was so low, I had to get honey quickly, very quickly. So, or get a renewable honey farm very quickly. So. Yeah, but either way, the biggest new thing is this right here, and the bees, Tapajara. I will eventually be turning this farm over here into a greenhouse, so that's going to be coming up at some point. I'm going to have to replace the wood floors with stone somehow. That shouldn't be too hard, and then. I don't know if I'll need to replace the stone pipes with iron pipes. I don't think that's necessary. I did learn all the iron pipes. I learned all of them. But I don't know why I did, because I thought I'd be using it for something. Where the Tapajaras are right now, that's where the pipes, that's where the greenhouse was gonna go. See, that's why this is stone. But it's not big enough, and I can't extend it any further because I've already extended as far as it goes because the starting point's over here, and it just spread out from there, and it's like a downhill slope, so it only goes out so far. That's why I also had to put the ramp here to get up, because you can't jump up here. You gotta ramp up. Eventually, I'll also be changing my boat, and also I'll be finishing my gate, my water gate over there. It's gonna be big. Oh yeah, I'll just show you my dodos. So some of these dodos are still named. Clyde here is, actually I gotta check. Because some of my creatures here were not listed on my tames. So let me look up. No Clyde? What? My second meg... Okay. That's strange. So this Clyde apparently is not registered as one of my tames. But yet it's mine. And same with one of my Megalanias. They don't register for some reason. I guess I don't know. Will you have to die, Clyde? Will you have to die? I don't know. I don't know. But that's gonna have to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said earlier, leave a like, subscribe. Mainly subscribe. I have little to no subscribers. I'm not entirely sure what likes do, but leave a like, please. And comment if you got something good to say, or if you have some constructive criticism. That's fine too, I guess. Alright, I need to eat. Let me eat real quick, and then I'll be done. I could have eaten that egg, but it's a tech dinosaur egg, and I don't know what happens if you eat a tech dino egg. And I don't want to find out. Because I'd rather collect them. I have all these eggs I could be eating, which I probably should be. Oh, aside from this one, which is a Gallimimus egg that needs to hatch. It's really close to hatching. I'll do that later. Anyways. Happy New Year's, everyone. I guess. And goodbye.